What's up, guys? Welcome back to Biopilot Arms. Today we've got a crazy video insofar as it is probably the worst advice I've ever heard anybody give anybody about anything to do with firearms. Holy crap. This guy is actually advocating for you to clear your firearm at a traffic stop. So he's advocating for you to remove your firearm when you get pulled over, drop the magazine, dechamber around, and then what? Like, not get shot by the cops? Before we get into it, though, I want to take a look at his profile. Now, you can see here it says he's got 11 and like a half thousand subscribers and 94 videos. He only has 4 videos posted, and it's because he's mostly a shorts creator, so he does a lot of shorts. But we don't really have to go and watch his shorts to actually see the problems with his channel. The most concerning one is the clear your rounds at traffic stops. But you'll notice on his front page, he says here, how I bought a pistol before 21. Now, I don't have a problem with people under 21 obviously owning pistols or anything like that. But the reason I point that out is because that was only a month ago. So unless he turned 21 within the last month, this guy is 20 years old, between 18 and 20 years old, which means he's young, inexperienced, and has dangerously dumb ideas, as we're about to listen to. So let's just hop in to this guy's video, and we will talk about it.
Please clear your rounds at traffic stops, bro. Not just for your safety and the officer's safety, but because this one time, bro, I got pulled over. They took both of my guns, right? I had 2 pistols on me, a registered one and an unregistered one. So long story short, I got both of my guns back with 2 less bullets than what I had. So that means they cleared both of my guns and took both of my bullets. Why? I don't know.
Okay, so he's saying basically that because officers illegally, mind you, seized his property, that somehow means it's a good idea to pull your gun out at a traffic stop and clear the rounds? Oh crap, I'm being pulled over, man. Okay, you know what? I know exactly what to do in this situation. Let me just clear the... Oh. Don't do this. Don't touch your gun at a traffic stop. If the cop wants you to remove the gun, they will do it for you. Every traffic stop I've ever been on, the cops have just been like, hey, you don't touch yours, I won't touch mine. And it doesn't go farther than that, as it should be. Now, that being said, I don't know where this guy lives. For all I know, he lives in an unfriendly state to guns. And so, you know, you've got these cops that will just, you know, go ahead and literally everybody, they will go ahead and take their guns. And later on in this video, I think he actually says they took his guns, completely disassembled them, and then gave them back to him, like completely taken apart, which officers, that's a dick move, but it makes sense in an unfriendly gun state, okay? So I'm assuming that he's in an unfriendly gun state. Now, with that being said, that makes it even worse. Why would you ever touch your gun? Why would you ever pull it out? Because to clear the round, you would have to pull the gun completely out of its holster or wherever you have it stored, drop the magazine, unchamber the round, like rack the slide and unchamber the round. And depending how fast this cop has gotten out of his car to approach your vehicle, he is probably halfway to your vehicle or almost to your vehicle by the time that he does that. Also, cops tend to like watch and like look through your windows to see whether or not you're like making furtive gestures in your car. So if you do this, the cop will either order you out of the car, order you out at gunpoint, or just shoot you because he'll walk up and see you have a gun in your hand. Do not, under any circumstances, touch your firearm at all during this. What are you doing? Do not touch your firearm under any circumstances. This is terrible advice.
Like, I understand it costs money to do forensics and fingerprint and all that, but like, just hear me out, right? How do I know they ain't buddy and he just like, hey John, you mind taking this 9mm bullet that I got off this young guy at a traffic stop and run some fingerprints on it for me? You feel me? Like, I don't know, I might be tripping, I might not be tripping, but they could literally be comparing your bullets to unsolved cases, or trying to build cases, or even just like trying to run your fingerprints in a database, or do anything, bro. I don't know. You feel me? Now, out of billions of people in the world, bro, I know I'm not the only one that this happened to, right?
No, but you are the only one who thinks that pulling a gun out at a traffic stop's a good idea. I'm sorry. I don't want to shame somebody who is an up-and-coming creator or something like that, because I'm also an up-and-coming creator. But giving possibly deadly advice like this, I cannot overlook. His stipulation is that these cops that took these 2 rounds out of his gun are going to run ballistics or forensics or whatever on the gun. Okay, first of all, depending what state you're in, yes, if you are a concealed carrier, they may actually have your fingerprints on file. But here's the problem. They can't run these forensics on this and it be legal, because the police, after disarming you and after the traffic stop is over, is supposed to return all of your property to you. If they do not, it is an illegal seizure. So if they took these 2 bullets, technically speaking, you could sue for an illegal seizure of your property. Now, is anybody actually going to sue over 2 bullets? Probably not. But you could. And you would probably win, because they don't have a reason to be seizing your property illegally. They can temporarily take your firearm away from you for officer safety, but they can't keep it, okay? They also can't run your serial number if there's additional steps to, like, see the serial number. And also, another thing is, like, in order to get ballistics off of a bullet, generally speaking, the bullet has to have been fired, because the way that they usually compare a bullet to the gun is, in order to match them, the rifling in the barrel creates grooves on the bullet that are usually pretty unique to that gun, or at least the model of that gun. You can't compare grooves on a bullet from the rifling if the bullet wasn't fired. So if they took the bullet out of the gun, you can't compare ballistics in that way. Now, do I know everything about ballistics and how police investigate and would be able to, like, figure out and match things? No. But based on what I do know, it's not possible, at least in that aspect of it. I mean, you didn't shoot the gun, so there's nothing really for them to compare to. Now, if you're worried about them getting your fingerprints because you may have committed a crime and they're going to go and run that in the database and then be like, oh, hey, this guy, like, robbed this place or whatever, and then they, again, it becomes fruit of the poisonous tree. Because they illegally seized those bullets, yeah, they could probably get a warrant, and yeah, they could probably arrest you, but if your lawyer goes through and says, hey, they got this from an illegal seizure, they probably get it thrown out. The notion that these police are taking these bullets and, like, taking them and trying to, like, look into crimes about that, like, that's not probable. What's probably happening is they're incompetent idiots who are scared of every gun that they come across, and so what they do is they drop the magazine, they unchamber the round, put it on the car seat or in their cup holder or whatever the case may be, and then they disassemble your gun, and then they write your ticket, and then they talk to you and tell you exactly what you did wrong and have you sign the ticket. Then they go back to their car, then they grab your magazine and all of the parts of the gun, and then they bring it back to your vehicle, and they give it back to you or set it in your passenger seat, and they just forgot the 1 or the 2 bullets that they pulled out of your gun. Probably as simple as that. Based on your one scenario, the one time this thing happened to this guy, he's telling you to do the most dangerous thing imaginable. That's idiotic. Do not do that. Do not touch your gun.
But, like, bro, I'm not being dramatic, bro. Like, they took my guns, caught 2 more officers, so it's 3 police officers back there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking, like, Everything from them sniffing my guns to laughing to coming back asking me questions to doing this and that, like, bro, all types of stuff, bro. Like, I'm not even being dramatic. Took the guns fully apart. I understand I might be protocol, procedure, whatever, but like, I just don't know why you keeping ammo. Like, why?
Anyway, guys, I have no idea why he thinks that this is a good idea. You guys tell me in the comments down below. What do you guys think? Is he right? He's not. So I swear to God, if any of you guys say he's right in the comments, I'm gonna lose all faith in humanity. But this guy is promoting something that is straight from the Darwin Awards, okay? I just randomly ran across him on YouTube, but I don't understand how somebody with so many subscribers can say something so stupid. Anyway, guys, that's my opinion. And the only reason that I made this video, by the way, is because I commented on his video and said that it's a stupid thing to do. Don't touch your gun when you get pulled over. And he basically said, he responded and was like, you make no sense and no one asked for your opinion. Thanks. Okay. And then when I explained to him, like I'm going to call out bad advice when I see it. You saying to grab your gun and take a round when you get pulled over is going to get someone shot. It's irresponsible and dangerous. And I called him out for it. He's like, no, that you don't understand. You're not a gunner. It's a safe way to do things. I've been through a lot, blah, blah, blah. And the way he wrote it, I don't actually fully understand because he didn't really know how to speak English correctly. And so I'm inferencing that that's what his response was. And then he deleted the message I said after that, where I said I had experience because I was a bodyguard and an armed guard, and I actually have training for these things. He actually deleted that comment. So you can't make this shit up. Anyway, guys, make sure to drop a comment down below, like and subscribe, and just tell me what you think. I will see you guys in the next one.